I got a box! I got a box! I got a box! I got a box. Alrighty guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is BoogieSnacks. You can go ahead and call me Boogie, and today is a video that I think is going to be really fun for you guys. I know it was a blast for me to make. Now, I'm gonna introduce you to someone who's been working with me behind the scenes for just a little while and is gonna be with us here on the channel moving forward. A good friend of mine, Morgan, and she'll be helping me edit some videos on the main channel as well as mostly helping me out on the Twitch channel and all that other stuff. Links down below to all of the stuff that we're working on. Today is a challenge video where it has to do with us swapping some manga and seeing if we know each other's tastes in anime and manga. Okay, and we'll go over the rules in just a second, but I want to pose the question to you at home, okay? If you were to give me 3 manga to check out, which 3 manga would you give me down below? Or it could be an anime series as well, and I'm interested to see those titles that you guys come up with down below in the comment section, okay? I really am on this one, okay? All right, but that being said, we have a lot of footage to go through, and I have a lot of deciding. I don't even know what I'm gonna send Morgan, so let's go ahead and jump on into the rules for today's game, okay? I'll see you in just a second.
Alright, let's go ahead and review the rules for today's challenge, shall we? The objective is simple enough. Both Morgan and I will be trying to guess each other's interest in manga by attempting to earn a grand total of 6 points on the board. The points are based off of the 3 series we will each choose for another. That means that each of the 3 titles can earn 2 points each. 1 point can be earned if we have never heard or read of the series before. The next point can be earned if we like the series and would continue to read, watch, or just generally recommend the series out. Now, it wouldn't be a challenge without something on the line, so the winner will have to award one another with 10 gifted subs over on our Twitch channel, and will also earn bragging rights. Let us know who you think will win based off of our picks down below in the comment section. Now, back to the video, and may the best weeb win.
Okay, here we go. Alright, it is time to figure out what the heck we're gonna send Morgan. So I have the predicament of, well, I mean, first I have the predicament of an almost finished coffee. Alright, boom, we're done. Alright, so I have the predicament of my collection is so hyper-focused to what I like, which I think all of ours is to a certain extent, but she's been a weeb longer than I have, and I'm worried that almost all, if not all of the series that I own, she either knows about or has read or watched. And so with that being said, I'm not quite sure what the heck I'm gonna send her. So we have 3 opportunities here. And I don't want to strike out on any of them because we have some gifted subs on the line, and plus I can get kind of competitive about some things, so I want to win. So another thing I know about Morgan is that she is roughly my age, which is a plus because I have a lot of series that are of my demographic. Okay, so we're no longer teenagers, we are adults. If you've seen my collection videos or you've seen previous haul videos of mine, one series that I recommend to adults all the time, where is it? Hold on. Sweetness and Lightning is about a single father right here who is single for like tragic reasons, we won't get into it, raising his daughter and bonding over food. So it's technically like a food manga thing going on, but it's a really touching story. She may have already checked this one out. This is a little more well-known than the one I think I'm gonna send her. And the one I think I'm gonna send Morgan is of today's menu for the Amiya family, and there'll be 5 in total. So this is a spin-off off of the Fate franchise, as you can see here. There's 3 volumes out of 5 currently in English. Okay, now these are darling little volumes put out by Denpa, and this is such a nice series. I mean, look, you have the recipes in here. I think that she will like this. I don't know if she's a fan of the Fate franchise, but I think that if she dives into some of these recipes, because we know that she's an avid cook. If you've been on our Discord for any more than 5 minutes, you know that she's an avid cook. And I think that she would like this, and I think this is a series that she'll be pleasantly surprised with and has yet to check out. I'm putting my money on today's menu for the Amiya family. Once again, don't fail me, you guys. And this will be 1 out of 3. Okay, so this one's going in the box. All right, there you go. Boom.
Who are you? Morgan. Pleasure to meet you guys. I like anime, video games. I also cosplay. I picked out To Your Eternity, and I'm not sure if he's actually gonna like this. It's a little on the sad side sometimes, and I know that he doesn't quite like sad. It follows the story of Fushi, who starts out as a mysterious orb that is immortal and can take on the shape of anything that leaves a strong impression on him. So it could be an object, an animal, or a person. But this has been recommended to him a ton by people. And if he's forced to read a manga that's been recommended to him for all this time, why not now, right? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm going to win this thing. Let's not even go there. I'm going to win this thing. It's just a matter of how. Now, I honestly thought, check this out. I honestly thought that I can get away with giving her Wotakoi, but I know for a fact that she's already checked out Wotakoi. She already likes Wotakoi. I definitely could send her Blade of the Immortal, but all of those volumes, even if I sent her like 1 to 3, I think she knows all about Blade of the Immortal. If she knows Vinland Saga, I think she loves Vinland Saga. I have one, hold on. I'll be right back. I have an idea. Hold on.
A few moments later.
Okay. All right. I have a series that I think she has never checked out because the author is well known. It's Naoki Urasawa. I challenge you, let me know down below in the comment section if your mind went to this series when I said Urasawa. Where did your mind go? I don't know. I don't know where it went, but I can guarantee you it did not go to Master Keaton, okay? This one I do not hear talked about enough. And look at the covers of these in the sun. Can I get them to reflect well? Oh, that looks so, is this a little better angle? Yeah, oh my God. This series basically follows an insurance investigator who basically gets contracted out. He's also like an archaeologist and like a really smart person graduating from like top of his class from a prestigious university, and basically gets contracted out to solve murder cases and mysteries in general. This is a really, really good series. Basically like the Indiana Jones of anime and manga from my understanding. I'm gonna put my bets on this for a couple reasons. She probably likes other work from Naoki Urasawa. She'll probably like the premise of the story. She's probably never checked out this series before, but she probably has heard of it, talked about in circles, but never bothered to check it out due to the price or something like that. So I think this is to my advantage. They're going in the box, all right? They're going in the box, all right? We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. 4 volumes, Master Keaton, going in the box.
My next pick for Boogie is Welcome to the Ballroom. And I think he's gonna take a look at this manga and be like, did she give me a manga about dancing? But what makes this particularly good for Boogie is that because it's dancing, it takes 2 to tango, and it has like a great mixture of shonen and shoujo. Kind of has some great teacher Onizuka moments sprinkled throughout, so I think it's perfectly executed. And I am all about it, and I think Boogie will be 2 by the end, but I don't know.
Last volume. I'm gonna go with Downfall from Inyo Asano. Have you guys ever heard of this series? It's one of Inyo Asano's works that personally, I wasn't over the moon about when I first checked it out, but I've learned to accept that it's a solid story in and of itself. It's about a struggling mangaka and the adventures of him and basically this girl that you see right here, okay? And I don't want to spoil too much about it. This is gonna be the dangerous one, the wild card. Okay, well, frankly, they're all wild cards here because they're not like really well-known series in my opinion. But I think because we're both a little older, I think she'll dig this one. I don't think she's checked it out. 2, I know that she likes stories about mangakas. And 3, it's Inyo Asano, and I've never heard her talk about Inyo Asano. So I think my chances of her liking this or have never even checking this one out are pretty high, okay? So this is gonna go right in the box and we'll wrap things up.
So I'm low-key a little bit scared to give this one to Boogie because I feel like he already owns it, or he's read it online and just hasn't told anyone and it's not updated on his MAL. This is kind of like a classic shoujo. It's called Orange. I know that there's an anime and I don't know how good that is, but the manga is supremely good. It bounces between being sad and happy, but it's ultimately about all of the friends working together and their love for this main character that they're trying to save.
What do I think Morgan's picks are gonna be for me? I don't know. I don't have the luxury of seeing like a manga collection video or something from her. I know a little bit about her collection. I've actually seen it, but I haven't, like, I don't know it in detail, and I don't know what she's gonna pick. I don't know. I'm scared to see what the comment section's gonna have to say about the picks too. I have a feeling they're gonna side with Morgan. I know they're gonna side with Morgan, in fact, but we'll see. We'll see. I bet you think this is coffee, but this is bone broth, my new addiction recently. It's a few days later. The package is here. The package is awesome, by the way. We're gonna look at it in just a second, but I'm excited to see what's inside the box. You know what? What am I even doing? Let's just jump into it. Hold on. Look at the side of this. This looks like this was done by hand. Look at that on the side of the box. What an awesome way to receive something. How would I say, this is only a few pounds, so I'm guessing I probably overdid it because I put like 3 volumes, 4 volumes of this same series in the box. So Morgan's probably over there like, why is the box so heavy, Boogie?
Nice. I got a package, and it says definitely not manga on it. And guess what? I think that's true. This feels like rocks. It is heavy. It is so heavy. We were only supposed to send 3, right? This feels like 20.
But let the challenge commence, and let's see how Morgan wrapped everything up. Oh, it's already way better than I did.
All right, let's open this bad boy up. Oh, I broke the seal. I'm a little scared. Content inside is considered weeb level entertainment. Open at your own risk. Private confident. Am I supposed to show this?
That's a lot of bubble wrap. Can you guys hear it?
Okay, so we have Downfall. I've heard of this before, but I don't know anything about it, but it's Asano, so. There's a Pokemon card in here? I got a Suicune. I hope he's expecting a Pokemon battle because this is what that says to me. I looked through the pages like just a little like this. I got to a really bad page. Boogie, this is not for children. Luckily I'm 50. I'm super excited to read this one. We'll see if I like it though.
So this is the first series. This is Orange. She gave me Orange Volume 1. Look at that. Boom. I've seen the anime. Let's give the manga a shot. I will give the manga a shot. I remember not being like in love with this series. I mean, it was fine. It's not that I didn't like it. I just remember it being like, oh, this was this. I get what's happening here.
He sent me a poster. Holy crap. And it's One Piece. Sanji's best boy. At least currently for me. I need to catch up. He sent me Master Keaton? What? I don't know anything about this. I know the name. They didn't send one. This is why the box weighs like 20 rocks. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 total volumes. I can already tell I'm gonna like this.
Look at that. I love that. Morgan, you certainly know how to pack things. If I want to open this, she's literally making me rip the dang thing in half. I still can't stop popping the bubble wrap. I still can't stop popping the bubble wrap. Do you guys hear that? Okay, so for the next series, Morgan gets bonus points here for one that I've never heard of or checked out, which is Welcome to the Ballroom here. I've never heard of this. Does anyone know about this series? I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I mean, just opening it up here right away, I mean, it looks like something I would enjoy. This will be iffy to see if I like it, so we're definitely gonna get a point here for a series that I've never heard of.
Mad Lad is just sending multiple volumes. Fate Stay. I actually don't know anything about that series, but I do love cooking, and I have heard this is an amazing series. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one. I love food, so it should be good, but will I love the characters? All right, guys, I am going to read in bed because that's comfortable and no one's gonna stop me. So, cheers.
A lot of bubble wrap, Morgan. So it's like immediately 2 points. This is going to be a hit for sure. A lot of you guys have told me to check out this series as well, and I believe there's an anime that just got announced for it. Has anyone heard of To Your Eternity? I don't know much about this. All I know is that this is a really, really, really good story. This looks so good. Are you kidding me? I'm actually a really happy camper with this one. Very nice. I don't need to be buying any more manga. I don't need to be buying any more manga. I have so much I still have to read. I don't want to buy any more.
So what is it like working with Boogie? Well, it's a lot of fun. I can definitely say that, but it's also really inspiring. He's one of the most motivated people I have ever had the chance of meeting. He works a full-time job, and it's not an easy one, and he still puts out videos, and those videos are really good. His friend recommended me to this job, and I almost said no because it was for YouTube. But after taking a look at his channel, I kind of thought it would be a mistake. The guy's got guts.
Now for the moment we have all been waiting for. Who shall be declared the winner to come out on top to win the 10 gifted subs and prime bragging rights in today's contest among weebs? Now, after both of us have read at least the first volumes of each of the series, these are the final scores. Now let's start with ladies first, so Morgan, you're up.
Starting with Downfall, I definitely have to give this one 1 point because I've never really had it recommended to me before, and it's not something I would have sought on my own. But I have read other Asano works, and he tends to be cynical. I do like Goodnight Pun Pun, and it is also depressing, but I can't say I actually like this manga, and I don't think you're supposed to, so I almost want to give it a point for that, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone either. The ending decidedly didn't work for me because of its cyclical nature. So Downfall gets 1 point from me total. Master Keaton, funnily enough, I've never actually read any of Urasawa's other works, despite having always wanted to. This manga has definitely given me a mighty hunger to consume his other works though. Master Keaton definitely gets its first point for pretty much being unknown to me, and another point for being quite enjoyable. If you like seinen and Detective Conan, this manga lives in that headspace. I would recommend it to other people, and I would buy more of it. So Master Keaton gets 2 points from me total. Today's menu for the Emiya family, I would have never gone out of my way to check this manga out if it hadn't been recommended to me. I'm not familiar with the Fate franchise, not completely at least. I've watched a little bit of it, and I can say that this manga is extremely cute and cozy while genuinely having great recipes that I will try making in my own time. So it definitely gets 2 points from me. Altogether, that equals 5 points.
Now to talk about the first series that Morgan sent over to me, which was Orange. Orange is a romance slice of life series with some interesting twists in it. Now, slice of life, romance, those are two genres that I definitely do enjoy, so it is not far-fetched to think that I would like Orange. But to be honest, the more I read the manga after seeing the anime, I just could not get immersed into the story. Now, I can totally see why this is such a popular series and why you guys have recommended it to me, whether it be in the comment sections or in a live stream. However, for this competition, I am gonna have to score it a 1. Now moving on to Welcome to the Ballroom. This instantly got a point because I had never heard about this series prior to this competition. So Morgan, thank you for showing me yet another series. Now, if I could, I would totally give this series a 1.5 or maybe even a 2. The only thing that's stopping me is I would have to read more because after one volume, I'm still not quite sure. It did not hook me, and that's the problem sometimes with only having one volume available. You just can't really judge a series based off of just a few chapters. You really can't. So for now, this is a 1. It really didn't hook me. At the end of the first volume, I thought, hey, this could be interesting. This is like a shonen sort of sports manga thing about dancing, and I don't know a lot about dancing, so that could be cool. But it didn't hook me enough to want to probably, go get the next volume. That being said, that's why I'm going to score Welcome to the Ballroom a 1. Now to talk about the third and final series that Morgan sent me, which is To Your Eternity. And dude, this series is a trip. Now, I can clearly see why you guys have been trying to get me to check out To Your Eternity for such a long time. Now, this story starts when a mysterious life form takes the shape of a wolf wandering the frozen barren tundra, adventuring with a young man. Now, through a series of events, this being is able to transform into that boy and now sets off into the world to live, experience, and of course, adventure. Now, with amazing cast of characters, a perfect time and setting for the actual story, and a very interesting plot in general, I think it was obviously going to check a lot of the boxes for me of things that I was looking for within a story. Now, is it perfect? I don't know, but towards the end, when I closed the volume on the last chapter, I definitely wanted to read more, so what else could I possibly want? So I had never read the series before, and I would definitely recommend it out to you guys, so that's 2 points easily awarded to the manga for To Your Eternity. Now, at the end of the day, while I am walking away a winner for today's challenge, this was honestly a tough matchup, and I think the rematch with Morgan will be a lot more difficult. Now, let's give a huge shout out to Morgan. Thank you so much for taking the time to participate in today's event. And remember, you guys, if you would like to win some of those gifted subs, go ahead and join us over on Twitch next Friday's streams. Of course, links to all of that jazz will be down below in the description box.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below who you guys think won down below in the comments section and what your overall thoughts were of this challenge sort of video. I'm looking forward to making more of these with different creators, but I thought this would be a great opportunity to introduce everyone to Morgan. She'll be sticking around on the channel, editing some stuff on the main channel that you're watching now, but a lot of other stuff happening over on BoogieSnacks TV, which is like the Twitch oriented channel for live stream highlights and just funny edited content and interviews and all sorts of things. That's happening on that channel. So of course, links to all of that jazz down below in the comment section. All right, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's go ahead and wrap things up here. So if you'd like to go ahead and support the channel, go ahead and mash that like button down below. It lets me know that you're watching at home and I can continue to make more content just like this. And of course, as always, nothing has changed. If you'd like to stick around for more content, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. We would love to have you in the community. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is BoogieSnacks. You can go ahead and call me Boogie, and I will see you in the next video. Good night.